Hi everybody. I'm so glad you joined me. I tried doing this earlier and I guess it didn't go through. Yay! Somebody's watching me this time, so I'll do it again. I think my week has probably been like your week. It's a tough week to go back after the holidays, isn't it? So 100 plastic cups in the box, 100 plastic cups. Take one out and have some fun. 99 plastic cups in the box. So today I'm going to be sharing all sorts of learning activities and things that you can do with plastic cups. Why? They're inexpensive. They're practically indestructible. And if you're like me this month, I don't have any money. So this is a good thing to use. Now, you can use bathroom-sized cups. I really like these the best for like learning center activities because they don't take up so much space. Or you can use the larger cups. I found that the inexpensive store brand works just as well as the more expensive cups. And recently I saw these in the store, some little red Solo cups. So they're out there now and you can use those. One of the things that you can do with plastic cups is you can melt them. And they just make a nice texture. So some of the skills you might be working on, letters, numbers, sight words, whatever, you can put them on these cups after you melt them, and then the children can take a spatula and they can flip them over. So like this one, I have a set on one side and the numeral on the other, and it's kind of a self-checking game. It just has a nice little texture. Now, how do you melt these cups? You preheat the oven to 350. And then you take your cups and you turn them upside down on a cookie sheet. And you don't have to, cover the cookie sheet or anything. It'll be just fine. You put them in the oven and you stand there. Don't go away because you'll be sorry. If you just stand there after about 15 or 30 seconds, they will just start to melt. And when they're melted down, all you do is take them out of the oven, let them cool, and then you've got something a little bit different to use for like flashcard activities that you want to reinforce. I also wanted to let you know that if I glue pictures or things on my cups, I use E6000. I do not work for the company who makes this, but I have found this is the best glue for teacher materials. The only thing is, don't take it to school. It's toxic and you need to use it at home. So first, let's talk about some alphabet activities that you can do with these cups. Now, you can write letters on these, or you can use letter stickers, whatever you want. And if you had a set of uppercase letters and lowercase letters, the children could stack the ones that go together and match them up. You could also trace around the bottoms of the cups, like I have done, and write a letter in each circle, and then the children match up the cup with the circle, so they've got a little game there. You could also do something similar with sight words, couldn't you, that they would match up the sight words. You can do a little phonics activity with these cups. You could have a picture on one of the cups, and you could have the letter on the other cup, and they match up the cup and the letter. You could give the children letter cups and let them practice making their names or their sight words with the cups, and then you could have them write it after they wrote the word, after they made the word. Anytime you can follow up a center activity by having children write what they've done, that's a really good way to put it in the brain. You could use these cups for antonyms, so you could write opposites on the cups and they could match them up. You could also use the cups for compound words, so you could have pictures, and I found all my pictures, I'm sure you do too, just Google and you'll find the pictures. And so like football, and it makes football, and then you could have them write the word or just say the word. And you can also use these little cups for making sentences. So you've got your different words on the cups, and the children put the words together like I see the bus, and they can make little predictable sentences with the cups. Now you can also use the cups for different math activities. You could write the numerals on the cups, and then they could put them in numerical order. You could play a similar game to the alphabet game where they match the cups up with the numeral on the board game. If you turned them like this and wrote numbers on there, the children could put little objects in there and make sets. If you write your math facts on the front of the cup, and then you write the answer on a little sticky dot inside. This is a self-checking activity, and you can tell the children if you get the answer correct, then you can use these to build a pyramid. And that's one of the other great things to do with these cups is just put them out and let the children build with them. I mean, you can tie that in with engineering and different projects that you might want to be doing. Another thing that you can do with these cups, you could use these for fact families. So you could have one with a 2 and a 3 and a 5, and they arrange them in different ways to represent the different fact families. Now, you can also use these cups for, oh, and I forgot to tell you, a good way to store these cups is in a Pringles can. So you might have a Pringles can that says letter cups, and you store your alphabet letter cups in here, and you can have one with numbers, and you can have one with sight words. They're just really easy to put out of the way and store. So let's look at a few things you could use the cups for classroom management. Now, one thing is to give children a red cup and a green cup. And when they're doing independent work, like writing in their journal, if everything's fine, they have the green cup up on their desk. I'm good to go. If they need some help, instead of getting out of their seat or raising their hand, they can simply put the red cup on top, and that lets you know, stop, I need some help, and you can stop and give them a little assistance. You can also use these cups for group classroom management. So each table, and this would be like a table activity, if you have children sitting at a table, you have 3 cups, red, yellow, and green. If they are working quietly, the green is up. If they start making a little too much noise, you have them put the yellow cup up. That means whisper and be a little quieter. If they continue to make noise, you have them put the red cup up. That means no talking. So it's kind of a good way that the group can learn to self-regulate. You could use these cups for a classroom party or something like that. You could put a snack in. And someone else said they use these for dippers and fillers. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that management technique, but when children do something kind and positive, they get a cotton ball in here. And if they hurt somebody's feelings, then you take a cotton ball out. These cups are good for classroom management. You might have one lost and found crayons, and if they find a crayon, they put it in here, lost and found pencils, and then they know where to check if they need a pencil. These are also great for lucky sticks, and this is a good thing to start this time of year. Every child gets a jumbo craft stick. They write their name on it and decorate it, and you put their sticks in the cup. When you have a special job to be done, you choose a stick. That child gets to be your special helper. After they've had their turn, you put them in your desk. When everybody's stick is in your desk, then you take them out and start all over again. It's just a really good way to help the children understand that you're trying to be fair and give everybody a turn. And this is an idea for the older children. This would be a good unit review where they write the question, they generate their own questions and write their questions on the front of the cup, and then they write the answer inside the cup. So they could generate their own questions, and then their classmates could use these to help prepare for a test. Now, a few science cups. This is one. This is a cup, touch and tell cup. So you just put an old sock over a cup, and then you put different objects in the cup. And now one thing that you could do is you could, if you had like 4 or 5 of these, you could number them, and the children number their paper, and they reach inside each cup and they feel what it is and try to identify what it is, and then they write the object by the numbered sock. or they can draw a picture of it, or they can write a sentence of it. So you just take something really simple and then you move it up or down depending on the age of your children. You could also have a cup with several different objects and see if they can identify like 3 or 4 different things. And would you like to see what I have in my cup today? I have a little dog. This is a clucker cup. And around Thanksgiving, I call it a turkey collar. And then in the spring, when we do a bird unit, it's a clucker cup. And you need, an adult will need to punch a hole in the bottom of the cups. And you tie a paper clip to about an 18-inch piece of string and stick it down in the cup. And then the children can decorate the front of the cup. And if you pull it, nothing happens. But if you take the string and you wet it, and then you pull it, it sounds like a chicken. This is something you might want to do outside on a warm day because it'll make you crazy. And then we love to sing, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a chick, E-I-E-I-O, with a here and a there, here, there, everywhere. I think you got the idea. This is a little cup called Harry. And so if you put dirt in the cup and then sprinkle grass seed on the top and let the children put it in a sunny window and observe it, they can see how the little grass seed will grow. And this was something that you could let them draw a picture daily to save their observations, and when the hair gets real long, they like to take the scissors and they can cut the hair. So yeah, this is a good springtime activity as well. And the little telephones, long time ago we used to do these with tin cans, and so again an adult would need to punch a hole in the bottom of the cup. You tie paper clips to the string that's inside the cup, and you can use like a 6 or 8 foot piece of string, and you demonstrate how to pull it taut. And one child puts one cup up to his or her ear, and the other child takes the other cup and talks in it, and they can actually hear each other talk and how sound travels. Let's see. Oh, and just a few other ideas for science. You could put pictures of the different seasons on the cups, and the children could put them in order and name the seasons. It's also good for life cycle, so you could have the egg and the caterpillar and the chrysalis and the butterfly, and children could retell the story of the life cycle of the butterfly. Wow, my goodness. And one of the best things you can do is just let the children build with the cups. The little cups, the big cups, give them cups and paper plates, and they can construct things. It's a good team project. Pre-K teacher emailed today that she lets her children build with the cups, and then they knock it down, and it's great for small motor skills. So again, a whole range. Is to use these like musical instruments. These are so much quieter than some of the loud, banging instruments, but they can tap them together to the beat. You can give them 2, and for some of the kids, this really takes some eye-hand coordination, and put some music on that has a good beat and let them tap along. You can give them 1 cup and let them tap it on the table or on the desk. You could do a pattern and then let them repeat it. So many, many things you can do with a cup. Here's a cup, and here's a cup. I'm so glad you joined me. Have a great year. Bye now.